Hello everyone. Today I am Rishabh Bhardwaj, Assistant Professor from the Mechanical Department, is the taking our new lecture series, that is heat transfer. First, we will discuss what is heat transfer. Heat transfer is the movement of heat energy which are transferring from one substance to another. It means that one body is transferring its heat energy to the another substance or a body. As we know that heat is transferred from hotter body to colder body. Heat energy always moves from a warmer substance to a colder substance. As you can see in the figure, that red block is indicating that it is a hot body, and blue substance shows that it's a colder body. Then the heat will be transferred from hotter body to colder body, as this is the phenomena of heat transfer. And now we have to study how the heat transfer will take place and how it will adapt some energy as well as the values of heat transfer. The heat will be continue to move until both substances are at the same temperature. It means the heat will get transfer and remain is in transfer motion until or unless the warmer body or a colder body will become in a equilibrium state, or the temperature of both of the body will become same. Till then the transfer of the heat will move hotter body to colder body. Now, the greater difference in temperature between the substance, the faster the heat will transfer. As much as the gap or the difference between the colder body and the hotter body, the rate of the heat transfer will take place. If the difference between the colder body and the hotter body is very large, then the rate of heat transfer is fast. If the difference between the colder body and a colder body is very small, then the rate of heat transfer will very small. Now we have the three types of heat transfer. There are the three modes of heat transfer, that is conduction, convection and radiation. Depending upon the substance or object, the three mode of transfer takes place. As in the solid bodies, we will use the process of heat transfer, that is conduction. For in the motion of fluids and other substance, we will use as convection. For the medium, that is air, we will use as radiation. Let's discuss some examples. If you touch a black car in a summer, the heat from the car transfer into your hand. It means whenever you touches a hotter body, the heat will get transferred to the colder one, as you will feel warmer as you touch a black car in the summer. Black car will absorb the much radiations, as the black color absorbs all the colors and do not reflect any color. So it will not reflect any color, but it absorbs all the colors, so the heat energy transferred in the black color is the maximum one. A breeze makes you feel colder because the wind transfer heat away from the body. We can say that if you are standing on a road and the air blows towards your body, then you will feel colder, as the air will trap your body's heat energy and take it and move and transfer it to the surroundings. If the heat will get transferred, you will feel colder as compared to the earlier one. And some we have anti examples that you will feel. Anti examples mean that simultaneously you are transferring the heat. You feel the cold of a winter day because the cold air transfer into you. If the surroundings are colder, then the cold or the heat will transfer to the outward and you will feel cold from your inside. Your coke in a cooler get cold because the cold from the ice becomes into coke. It means the heat energy from the coke will get transferred into the cooler and it will get colder. First, we will discuss about conduction. What is conduction, how conduction takes place, and what are the reasons that conduction is the way to heat transfer. The heat transfer by the conduction is the transfer of heat through direct contact. For the conduction purpose, we need a direct contact of the two bodies. Otherwise, it will not work or the phenomena of the conduction will not take place. Conduction is the transfer of internal energy by microscopic collisions of particles and movements of electron within a body. The colliding particles, which include molecules, atoms, and electrons, transfer disorganized microscopic, kinetic, and potential energy, jointly known as internal energy. Conduction takes place in four phases that are solid, liquid, and gas. The rate at which energy is conducted as heat between two bodies depends on the temperature difference. Between the two bodies, the properties of the conductive interface through the heat is transferred. Heat spontaneously flow from hotter to a colder body. If we take the example, the heat is conducted from the hot plate of an electric stove to the bottom of the saucepan in contact with it. In the absence of an opposing external driving energy source within a body or between bodies, the temperature difference decay over time and thermal equilibrium is approached. Temperature become uniform. In conduction, the heat flow is within and through the body itself. In contrast, the heat transfer by thermal radiation. The transfer is often between bodies which may be separately spat. Also, possibility of heat transfer by the combination of conduction and thermal radiation. In convection, internal energy is carried out between the bodies with a moving material carrier. In solids, conduction is mediated by the combination of the vibration and collision of molecules, of propagation and collision of photons, and of diffusion and collision of free electrons. in gaseous and liquid conduction is due to the collision and the diffusion of molecules during their random motion. Photons in this context do not collide with another, and so heat transport by electromagnetic radiation is conceptually distinct from heat conduction by microscopic diffusion and collision of material particle and photons. But distinction is often not easily observed unless the material is a semi-transparent. In the engineering science, the heat transfer includes the process of thermal radiation, convection, and sometimes mass transfer. Usually, more than one of this process occur in a given situation. As you can see in the figure, the molecules do not have the same particles, in which there is a container which is get hotter, and the substance inside the container or will get also heated up, and that feel the heat that can be felt by the person. Let's take an example of the metal conduct. For this we have to take two glasses, and we have put a copper rod in both the glasses, dipped in the water. By help of this, in glass 1 we have poured a warm water, and in the second we have put a cold water. By the help of copper tube, the water will comes at an equilibrium state, in which the both of the temperature of the glass water will become same. This is the phenomena behind this. The phenomena that was the conduction. In this example number 2, you can see that the coke become cold because the heat from the soda transfer into ice, and not the other way around, in which the heat is trapped into ice, and the energy will not transfer to the outward or any other place. Now you can see the figure in which a person is standing at a snowing area, where the temperature is marked as minus 42 degrees Celsius. That was quite low. No matter what it feels like, cold doesn't matter transfer into the body. What is really happening here, and why do we wear heavy clothes when it's cold outside? As you can see, a person is wearing a quilted jacket, by which it has two layers, and between two layers the air is trapped between them. By the help of this, the heat is not able to transfer inside the quilted jacket, so we are not able to release our heat energy to the surroundings. That's why we are feeling hotter as compared to the outer or surroundings, and we will feel warmer, and the cold from the outside will not felt by the person who is wearing the heavy or quilted jackets. Next, we have a radiation. Heat transfer by the radiation is the transfer of heat through electromagnetic waves. Let's discuss more about the heat radiation. Radiation is often categorized as either ionizing or non-ionizing, depending on the energy of the radiating particle. Ionizing radiation carries more than 10 electron volt, which is enough to ionize atoms and molecules and break chemical bonds. This is an important distinction due to the large difference in harmfulness to living organisms. A common source of ionizing radiation is radioactive material that transmit alpha, beta and gamma radiation, consisting of helium nuclei, electrons and photons and respectively. Other sources include X-rays from medical radiography examination, mesons and neutrons and some other particles constitute the secondary cosmic rays that are produced from primary cosmic rays interact with Earth atmosphere. The word radiation arises from the phenomenon of wave radiating from all the source. This aspect leads to the system of measurement and physical unit that are applicable for all the radiation. Because such radiation expands as it passes through the space and its energy is conserved in vacuum, the intensity of all types of radiation from a point source follow an inverse square law in relative to the distance from its source. Like any ideal law, the inverse square law approximates a measured radiation intensity to the extent that the source appropriate a geometrical point. Now you can see that we have two bodies which are not in direct contact with each other. When the colder body will transfer the heat through the medium, that is air, then the phenomenon that will be used, that is radiation. With the help of air medium, we are transferring the heat energy to the colder one. The best example for the heat radiation transfer, that is the sun and the earth. As the sun radiates the heat energy from it and transfer it to the earth's surface. We are able to get heat radiation with the help of air medium, or it will also work in the vacuum. Example 2. In example 2, you can see that some children having a roasting the marshmallows. In this, the heat from the campfire transfer into the marshmallow, giving up a yummy and going treat, as they are having a campfire by which they are roasting some their marshmallows. This is all happening because the heat is transferring to the marshmallows through the medium, that is air, with the phenomenon that is used, that is radiation. By the help of radiations, we are able to get heat to the marshmallows. Third, but not the least, we have a heat transfer by some fluids, that is convection heat transfer. The heat transfer by the convection is the heat transferring of heat through the fluid. That movements take place. The warm fluid rises up and colder down, sink, and then the warmer again. As you can see, or as you know, that the hot air or hot water comes up and the colder moves downward. By the help of this, we are able to transfer the complete energy to the whole system. Convective heat transfer is one of the major type of heat transfer, and convection is also a major mode of heat transfer in fluid. Convection heat and mass transfer takes place both by diffusion, in which matter or heat is transported by the large scale motion of current in fluid. In the context of heat and mass transfer, the term convection is used refer to the combined effect of advective and diffusive transfer. Sometimes the term convection is used to refer specifically to free heat convection, where bulk flow in a fluid is due to temperature induced differences in buoyancies as to opposed to force heat convection, where forces other than buoyancy moves the fluid. However, in mechanism, the correct use of word convection is more general sense, and different types of convection should be further qualified for clarified. Convection can be qualified in terms of being natural forced, gravitational, granular, and thermomagnetic. It may also be said to due to combustion, capillary action. Heat transfer by natural convection play a role in structure of earth atmosphere, as its ocean and mantle. Discrete convective cells in the atmosphere can be seen as clouds, where stronger convection result in thunderstorms. Natural convection also play a stellar physics. The convection mechanism is also used in cooking when using a convection oven, which uses fan to circulate hot air around food in order to cook food faster than conventional cook. As in the convection heat transfer, we need a movable particle system by which the heat is transferred by particle to particle. Let's take an example. If we take a kettle in which we are heating the water, the heat from the bottom come to the transfer to the bottom layer of the fluid. By the phenomenon, the hot water will comes upward and the colder moves downward. From this motion, we are able to transfer the complete heat to the whole water, and the whole water will get heat transferred and get warmer. Let's take another example of car radiator. The radiator warms the room by warming the air around it. Then the radiator warm air transfer heat to the rest of the room through convection. As you can see in the figure, we have all the types of heat transfer in a one figure, as the heat from the source transferring through the air and get strike to the pan. This type of radiation is known as radiation. And then we have a transferring of heat through pan particles to particle, that is conduction, or the heat transferring from pan to the handle, that is also a conduction. And the heat is transferring from water molecule bottom layer to the upward, and the recirculation of the water getting the water heated, it is because of the convection source or convection phenomenon of heat transfer. Today we have discussed about what is the heat transfer and what are the various modes of heat transfer, by which we are able to understand at solids, liquid and gas which type of phenomenon will be used for heat transferring. In the incoming sessions, we will discuss about how the heat will be get transferred and what are their efficiencies and the laws made by the several scientists to calculate and quantify how much quantity or the quality of heat we can transfer in somehow rate for the whole process. Thank you and stay tuned for the next video, and that will be interesting as well as the knowledgeful videos for you. Thank you.